Hello, boys and girls. It's Miss Harris. This week we have a new book, and it's actually a book I checked out from our school library. It's called Technology, and it's written by Scholastic, but the author of this edition, How Today's Technology Really Works, is Clive Gifford. And I really like this book. It has a lot of pages, but it also has a lot of great information. So we're going to look at a couple of different pages and talk about what we see. And it's technology, all technology included. Look at all of that. Look at so much technology. I can see so many different things and so many different computers. That's a lot. It almost looks like the inside of a spaceship. What does it look like to you? All right, let's take a look. How to discover more. This book is simple to use and enjoy, but knowing a little bit about how it works will help you discover more about technology. Have a great read. So on this page, it tells us all about how the pages are spread out. Each page takes up the space of the first page and the second page. And then we also can see information about statistics, which means like numbers about how much something is or how many there are of something. It also has a glossary and index that you can reference. And then it has a timeline so that you can know when things happened. So look at that. That's just a breakdown of what we'll see. And there are a lot of different contents: microchips and smart tech, fun games and thrills, force, speed, and power, and technology for life. Look at that. Ant's head in close-up. Technology has helped people examine objects that are impossible to see with the naked eye. This image was made by a powerful high-tech microscope that moves a beam of electrons across a tiny object, such as an ant's head. An incredibly detailed image is created from the patterns of electrons scattered by the object. That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen an ant's head that close up, have you? That's why we have technology. Oh, look at this, the new Mars rover. This was back in 2012. Curiosity, a robotic vehicle, is tested by scientists in Pasadena, California. In 2012, after traveling 48 million miles, 77 million kilometers through space, Curiosity will look for signs of life on Mars. Since the space program began, scientists have developed technologies to investigate our solar system and the universe beyond it. Look, Curiosity. Microchips and smart tech. What's so smart about smartphones? How can technology help you when you're lost? If you have an iPhone, I'm sure you know that. Why do robots play soccer? Robots play soccer? Let's check it out. Look, and they have some cute, nice photographs that we can use to think more about the questions that are being asked of us. Shrinking tech, smaller yet better. In the history of technology, progress sometimes means building bigger and stronger, but many recent advances involve packing more abilities and functions into smaller and smaller spaces. The phone revolution. Early portable phones resembled walkie-talkies, but they were bulky and heavy. To make them easy to carry, batteries and electronic components had to be shrunk in size. This is a Pi Mobile in 1972. This shoulder-worn device was one of the earliest cell phones. It made calls by dialing into telephone systems. Can you see that? A car phone. Oh, in 1982, the Nokia Mobira Senator, the first portable car phone, had its own battery pack, so it could be carried around. It weighed a hefty 22 pounds. Could you imagine having a 22-pound cell phone in your pocket? I don't know if it would even fit in your pocket. And then, look, we have Martin Cooper. In 1973, a team at Motorola led by Martin Cooper invented the first handheld cell phone. Their prototype was the forerunner of the Dynatac. And the forerunner means it's like in the top. Smaller and smaller valves or vacuum tubes were used as switches for amplifiers in early radios and computers. they were replaced by small translators in the 1950s. Microchips began to replace transistors in 1970. And this is a transistor and a valve. Oh, a transistor and a microchip, excuse me. From valve to microchip, many millions of transistors can be etched on a single tiny microchip, a fraction of the size of a valve, to provide phenomenal computing power. And then if you look at the page, it shows how the phone has changed. So this is a phone from 1983. This is from 1989. It's actually the year I was born. And then we have 1996, 2002. We used to have a lot of Blackberries back then. And then 2011, an LG Thrill. What's the most popular phone you think we have now? If I had to guess, I would think maybe an iPhone. I think a lot of people have iPhones, especially now that a new phone is coming out. So let's look and see. 2 5-megapixel cameras. We've gone way further than that now. Wow. So there are a lot of things that we can discover. We're gonna stop here and wait to go on throughout the story and through the book so that we can make sure that we're thinking about how technology changes, because we have other things that have changed, other things other than phones. So I want you to think, what are some things that have changed over time? What are some things that maybe your parents talked to you about that have changed? Maybe radios, maybe computers, hint, hint. Maybe iPads. Were iPads always around? Do you think Miss Harris had an iPad when she was your age? Think about it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.